ladies and gentlemen, Dameon Nelson here, coming to you from the MaxSportsOnline.com offices with this Royal Rumble wrap-up. Royal Rumble from Miami, Florida. Over 16,000 fans filled the American Airlines Arena. And let's go over the big points of the card. For the first time ever in that WWE dual-brand pay-per-view, Michael Cole and Taz actually opened up the show, leaving Jerry the King Lawler and Joey Styles representing the Raw band to be announced just prior to Hugo Sabinovich and Carlos Cabrera of the Spanish announce table that remained intact for the entire evening for once. Vince McMahon was in the back all night drawing numbers for the Royal Rumble. Some interesting comedy came from those skits as he was with the divas of WWE and typical sexual innuendo and stuff as you would expect. The Royal Rumble was not the main event this year. Royal Rumble was right in the middle of the card. The build it being an hour, yet it was 90-second intervals. It did go over an hour. We saw Rey Mysterio and Triple H as the first two entrants into the Royal Rumble. Where is the thing? Howard Finkel should be announcing this thing, not Lillian Garcia. He would have handled it better when being interrupted by the Spirit Squad of the Royal Rumble matchup itself. The big anticipated return of Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam enters at number 20. Had to be either number 4 or 20, I guess, into the Royal Rumble, along with some surprise entrants. Unadvertised specials, if you will. Tatanka, Eugene, and Goldust, all also entrants into the Royal Rumble. One of the other big points from the show is that Shane McMahon actually came in and eliminated Shawn Michaels from the Royal Rumble matchup. Again, Shane McMahon eliminating Shawn Michaels, HBK, from the Royal Rumble matchup. Let's go to the matches. The opening matchup was a Cruiserweight Invitational. Anyone who had been Cruiserweight Champion was invited to participate in the Cruiserweight Invitational matchup. Gregory Helms from Raw, actually, was permitted to be in the matchup due to his prior status as Cruiserweight Champion. It was a big play for him as he walks out with the SmackDown Cruiserweight Championship. We'll see how that all plays out this Friday night on SmackDown. Mickie J then defeats Ashley after telling Trish Stratus backstage, Trish, the special guest referee, after telling Trish Stratus backstage that she loved her. Later on, Trish trying to explain to Mickie J that just because she did pin or count the fall down 1, 2, 3, it didn't mean that she loved her back. Little HLA, I guess you can call it. The Boogeyman beats JBL 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. I'm not sure if this Boogeyman can really wrestle at all. A match that was very short, a match that was very sweet all at the same time. The theatrics definitely saved this match and brought it up to a B rating, followed up by the first two matches, which I rated as a C, average matches both. The next matchup was the actual Royal Rumble matchup itself. As I said, Triple H number 1, Rey Mysterio number 2. Rey Mysterio dedicating the match to Eddie Guerrero. Sick and tired of hearing about Eddie Guerrero. Sorry if it's controversial. Sick of it. Mysterio actually eliminates Randy Orton to become the winner of the 2006 WWE Royal Rumble. Let me say that again, folks. Rey Mysterio wins the 2006 Royal Rumble. Hopefully at No Way Out we'll see him lose that chance at the championship, because I just can't buy a Rey Mysterio championship matchup. I'm sorry. Triple H eliminated second to last by Rey Mysterio, leaving Mysterio and Orton in the ring. Mysterio wins it for Eddie Guerrero, so he says. I give the Royal Rumble a C, one of the worst Royal Rumbles in a number of years. Definitely did not have the power that Royal Rumbles have had in the past. Interesting thing to note was that Jerry Lawler, along with Michael Cole, a very capable Michael Cole, called that matchup, the 2006 Royal Rumble. John Cena then took on Edge in a match where his entrance was the story of the night. It was a WrestleMania-style entrance for John Cena where a special ramp and platform came down from the ceiling, covering the entire entranceway, and then John Cena coming down that. It was pretty good by WWE standards. However, it seemed out of place until John Cena regained the WWE Championship from Edge. Edge, a transitional champion, I guess, and it was pretty sad to see John Cena regain the title because, in my opinion, John Cena does not need the title. Edge is a good champion, and maybe we'll see the belt go back around his way sometime soon. However, don't know what the plan is for WrestleMania. Those have said it might be John Cena and Triple H. We'll see what happens with that, folks. No big angles popped up out of the Royal Rumble to make it clearly obvious who it's going to be. Obviously, a Mysterio-Cena match ain't going to do nothing for nobody. A B is the score that I give for that matchup, pretty much for the entrance, because the match was okay. It was watchable, but I've seen better. The final matchup of the card, the main event, I guess, Kurt Angle defeats a very impressive Mark Henry. Mark Henry taking some solid, vile chair shots to the head and then still getting pinned by Kurt Angle, even after an angle slam and even after the ankle lock twice. Daivari takes a chair shot outside the ring. The big story in this match is what happened after the match. The Undertaker, absent from the pay-per-view, comes out with druids on a horse-drawn carriage and challenges Kurt Angle to a WWE Championship match. Many of you may know that that's already been in the promotional materials for the No Way Out pay-per-view coming up in February. But now the match is made with tremendous theatrics, with pyrotechnics and lightning and the ring collapsing even. Kurt Angle is challenged by The Undertaker for the WWE Championship. I give that whole match, the best on the card, folks, a B+, making the overall grade for this pay-per-view a C+. I don't know if I got $34.95 worth out of this one, folks. Signing off and inviting you to join us again when we have another event wrap-up here on MaxSportsOnline.com. This is Dameon Nelson. We'll see you soon.